All right, I am live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a love reading for Leo singles. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, South Node, whatever Leo placements you have in your chart, this could be for you. This could be for you if you don't have any major Leo placements. And yeah, there still could be something in here for you. It's always my intention that there is. And cross watchers are welcome. And also know that my readings are timeless. So whenever you catch this is the right time for you. I am doing a slightly different spread this time around. And so far for some of the other signs, it's gone really well. So yeah, I'm going to be pulling cards from the Good Tarot, and then I will be clarifying with some other decks. And oh, I forgot to do this for Cancer. I keep forgetting. I don't know. Maybe I should let this one go, but we'll see. Ooh, so the title of your song is I'm So Free. I like that. I mean, you're single, so apparently you are free. And maybe you're doing really well. You're enjoying being single, but you are here because you would like some little something extra in your life. And the question that we're asking today, the overall question is, what do you need to know about finding true love? So, so yeah, let's dive in. Oh, and by the way, roles can be reversed. So if you feel like you need to swap things around, please do. And yeah, so the first question is, what is working for you in finding true love? Oh, hang on. I want to cut my cards in this special way. Okay. What is working for you, Leo? Ace of Water. You are in a place where you are able to love yourself unconditionally. You are able to love others unconditionally. This is you being in a very high vibrational place where you're open to new beginnings. You're calling in your good fortune because of being in this place of loving. Lots and lots of love here. What's not working for you? King of Fire. I'll be clarifying, but in this moment, it's feeling like you are a very passionate person. You have gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom through your life, which allows you to show up in this very big way. Because in this deck in particular, he's a very kind of enlightened leader. And it could be that you have somehow separated yourself. That maybe you feel like because you're a leader, because you understand things in a certain way, that it kind of puts you apart from the rest. And there's an understanding here, there's a need to understand that regardless of what you've learned and all the wisdom that you have gained, that you're still human and that you are still on a journey of exploration. And there's always more wisdom to be gained. There's always more knowledge to be gained. And to put yourself on a level, the same playing field as other people. Because everybody has some kind of knowledge to bring to the table. And that other people, as much as you've learned, no matter who you come into contact with, they probably have some kind of lesson. Hey, Darlene Lisa, welcome. Everybody has something different to bring to the table, and there's still more for you to learn. So then how can you maximize your chances of finding love? High Priestess. Going within, tapping into, the High Priestess is very, very spiritually connected. Very, very tapped in to her higher power. This is knowing that ultimately you come from your higher power. You are a creation of your higher power. Yeah, thank you. And everybody else is too. This guy has a lot to say. She does not generally speak. She's kind of, she keeps it all within. She knows, she holds her wisdom to her, within her, and has nothing to prove. And so embodying more of this, knowing you're connected, knowing that you're connected to everyone else, because everyone is connected through the same power, the same source. And the outcome, spending time meditating, healing. There's always more healing to do. Being introspective, going within, caring for yourself. I think that I think this is kind of a journey of being, there's a sense of pride here where you've maybe had yourself on a pedestal a little bit, or thinking that you should show up in a certain way, or you need to be a certain way. And when you really start to tap in to the understanding that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, that nobody, including yourself, is exempt from the human experience, that actually taps you in more. And that puts you in a place of not having anything to prove. Whereas this guy might have a little bit, feels like he has a little bit to prove. And so this is about going within and continually healing and doing more of that introspection. So let's clarify. Let's clarify with the Oracle Tarot. So yeah, the first question, what is working for you in finding true love? Because you know how to love. And to love big, love fully, love unconditionally. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So, this card can speak to good fortune, to good things coming in. And you are able to balance your cash flow. You are able to find contentment and happiness in your life through having your financial stuff taken care of. And by not having that particular stress, it's allowing you to, when we're stressed about anything in our life, it constricts us and it closes us off from all the good that's coming in. So by because you're so good at being in balance in this area of your life, which, by the way, finances is just another way in which there's an energy flow. Finances, it's a part of energy, or is energy. That helps you to keep yourself from not being constricted, to being open to allowing other good things like true love. And blessed love life. You know that you deserve this beautiful life. And this is about being emotionally, you're so full of love. You have so much love to give. You're so connected to others. This is being connected through love to everyone in your life. And so being totally fulfilled and happy. Cancer got this card as well. Different deck, but it's this idea of feeling serenity and peace and happiness because you have done all the work to get you to this place in life. So what's not working for you? Well, yeah, we talked about this. Maybe being a little too caught up in your ego, a little too prideful, or feeling like you need to show up in a way that's not totally authentic to who you are because you have some kind of idea of how you're supposed to be because you're this influential leader. Unexpected revelation. This is heartbreak. This can sometimes speak to betrayal. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that you've been hurt in the past, and to try to cover it up, there's a sense of covering it up. You're showing up as like, you've learned your lessons, you're very wise, you know how to lead people through what you've been through, but there's this sense of not having fully healed from that heartbreak, rather than learning the lessons and integrating what's happened and the pain that you've experienced. There's more of a like having covered it up a little bit. And you need to get to this place of feeling it all, of not suppressing, not pushing it away, not glossing it over, but really facing this pain that you've been through. Because when you acknowledge it, when you allow it, that's when you can integrate it and then really move forward in a beautiful, amazing way. And I think that's why we end up with this Four of Air in the outcome, where you come to that understanding of needing to heal that. The Empress. Again, this falls on what's not working for you. The Empress is very nurturing, is very loving, very giving. She's an empath. She knows how to birth things into the world, either physically or metaphorically, energetically. And I think this is speaking to your ability to love so big, so unconditionally, that maybe you're overgiving, you're overcompensating as a way to try and gloss over. That's the term I keep getting. Gloss over the pain that you've experienced. That maybe somehow you can fix what's going on inside of you by just giving to everybody. And you gotta start giving to yourself. And that's the thing, is the Empress is really, in my mind, she understands how to give to herself. But I think with these other cards, it's kind of feeling like you haven't quite gotten that piece, because how to maximize your chances of true love is getting here. And I think this is where you do that inner work, where you tap in to your spirituality, to your higher power through your intuition, where you really start to heal. You really start to understand the reason that things have happened, the reason why you went through this and experienced this deep pain, because there was a lesson in it for you. There have probably been many lessons, and there's always a gift in the lesson. Because when you learn it, when you take that gift, that's when you can move forward in your life in a new, positive way, rather than letting it hold you back. Yeah, so we're talking again about maximizing your chances for true love. Follow your dreams. Be open to a new beginning. Follow what feels right to you. Sometimes when we're in a place of leadership where we kind of end up in this place of feeling like we're expected to show up in a certain way, or we place expectations on ourselves, we can feel like a little bit constricted. Like, I can't really be myself because I need to be a good influence on others. And this is speaking to me right now of being like, you need to show up authentically, not as you think you should or as other people think you should, but as yourself. Follow your dreams. Somewhere in here, you haven't been. Because there's some kind of feeling like you're supposed to be different than you are. And this following your dreams is coming from this place of being really tapped into your higher power, to your understanding that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Strength, courage, and open your heart. And it's so funny because I thought about this card when I was looking at this guy, because he has his heart seems very open. But I think that there are always opportunities to open our heart further. That it does take strength to be vulnerable. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. You've been in a place where you felt like you needed to be the strong one by not being vulnerable. You were leading with your heart through love, but somehow you were still kind of holding back, and that this is coming to a place of understanding that your strength lies in your vulnerability, in showing up authentically, exactly as who you are, and not compromising that. And the outcome. Yeah, retreating. Maybe you need to retreat from the spotlight for a while. Take some time for yourself to go within, to heal, to meditate. Because if you don't, you're going to end up in this place where you feel stuck. That's kind of where you're headed right now. You want to release yourself from these bonds. And the only way to do that is to listen to your intuition. Follow your dreams. Your intuition, not your ego dreams, your intuition dreams. And the intuition is usually that, it's that quiet voice. It's that persistent voice. The ego is kind of all over the place and is very loud. And this is you just being like, this is you needing to hear your intuition to know how to move forward, to know how to get yourself unstuck, to gain your freedom, ultimately. You are going to gain your freedom because you're going within doing the work. And that is going to lead you to your soulmate. Holy cow. Wow. Somebody who fits you in this amazing way, who can show up for you with the open heart that you are showing up with, who can be as vulnerable with you as you are with them. Because there's no, what's the word? there's no need to put on a show, to wear a mask that you both, in like maybe you've been doing, that it's just you two being together, supporting one another. Yeah. And those are major arcanas too. So there's this big shift for you in your life as you heal. All right, let me look at the Spirit Animal Oracle. Stag Spirit, take the lead. So yeah, you're not supposed to let this go completely. You are a natural born leader. You are a natural light. You have a lot of wisdom and a lot to give. And once you retreat and do a little bit of this introspection, inner work, the healing, the meditating, the gaining the clarity, then you can step back out into the spotlight and be that much better for it. And this time you're going to have that person with you. And it could be that when you meet this person, that there's some amount of you needing to take the lead in this partnership. Dove Spirit, be peace. Yeah. Because you're healing, because you're tapping in to that innermost authentic part of yourself and being yourself fully. That's where you find the peace. Trying to be anything other than you are is what causes conflict within yourself. And it is so tiring. And when you're just yourself, unapologetically, that's when you can really be at peace with yourself. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. This speaks to me of you going through this process of healing. You haven't manifested that true love into your life yet because you have some more healing to do in order to open your heart. Embrace this time. You will get there. You will come to a place where you feel much more healed and are able to call in that person that matches you. You're never going to have this time again. So embrace where you're at, embrace the lessons that you're learning, because that's embracing yourself, that's embracing your life. It's learning to love yourself even more than you already do. You can always generate and feel more love. So, all right, that's really beautiful. Yeah. Yes, it is beautiful, and I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe.